Right now at 5, child care grants are helping expand the community's access to care. And the fate of Stoddard Elementary's principal has been decided.
Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is on assignment. The woman believed to have been involved in a shooting at a Northside bar is no longer being charged. Tessa Holler was accused of carrying the weapon Linnell Carter used to allegedly shoot a man outside Newey's Vogue Bar in La Crosse on January 14th. In court today, the judge agreed to dismiss Holler's case. That means the case has been terminated. The state does have the ability to refile the complaint. Holler is still in custody for a different case. We have new information about this morning's water main break. According to the city of La Crosse, a water main break was discovered on the 3000 block of Ward Avenue early this morning. City officials say the eroded pavement broke and collapsed onto a natural gas line, causing a gas leak. Responding crews shut the gas off and began to repair the affected utilities. Flooding also occurred on Brook Court, causing sediment buildup. Cleanup of that area will take place after repairs are done. The city says Ward Avenue between 29th Court and 31st Street will be closed until tomorrow afternoon. Stoddard Elementary Principal Derek Fulsang will not be returning next year. The DeSoto Area School District voting to not renew his contract in a special board meeting last night. The move comes just weeks after the district superintendent sent a letter to parents saying Fulsang was on approved leave. That was non-disciplinary in nature. Last night's decision means Fulsang can return to work on Monday and finish the rest of the year. Fulsang says he's glad the uncertainty is over.
I'm just excited to come back to school on Monday. The teachers, the kids have been missing me. I've gotten lots of good notes, lots of good praise. As a principal, you try to build those relationships so that people feel comfortable coming to your school and feel like they're a part of your family. So it's been amazing. I got a really good team of parents that support us, and we have a really nice school.
Community members packed the DeSoto gym last night to learn about Fulsang's future. Many were visibly upset after the vote. West Salem High School's varsity girls basketball coach has been dismissed, but district officials can't say why. Matthew Quick had been the Panthers' head coach since 2018 and recently led them to a state tournament appearance. The superintendent confirms Quick was placed on administrative leave earlier this year, was reinstated, and later dismissed. When asked if several allegations contributed to that sequence, he said he can't discuss any details.
Well, we're starting to see showers and thunderstorms come through the area right now. If we look at the cameras outside, La Crosse doesn't have much, but Eau Claire has some showers of rain coming through. Toma and Black River Falls actually have some thunderstorms nearby. It's all sort of that. But we do have a special weather statement. There are some few stronger storms just to the east and south of us. Some of these could contain some small hail. They're moving fairly quickly, so they could have some wind gusts up to 45, and they're moving off to the northeast. That's for about another hour. You look at radar, you can see those are the stronger storms highlighted to the south. The winds are the numbers behind that, and then we have a general area of just light rain with some embedded showers and maybe a thunderstorm up to the north that's beginning to press. As we look further south, you can see Crawford County seen it. Now Richland County has seen a fairly decent thunderstorm to the north. La Crosse is going to get into some showers or thunderstorms here, hit and miss, coming probably in about another 30 minutes to an hour. And Eau Claire up there has continuously seen light rain, and that should continue probably for about another hour or two. Maybe a thunderstorm involved with that. It's all part of a front that is coming through right now after we had record-breaking temperatures, nearly 60 degrees. So later on, we'll kind of time out what's going to go on. There's your timing of how quickly it's going to go through about 7 p.m. But we'll time out some cooler temperatures for the weekend, along with those temperatures will continue. But they'll still be above average as we go into next week. But we do have some thunderstorms for this evening, so something to stay in tune for.
All right, we will. Thank you, Greg. After a year-long investigation, a report on President Biden's handling of top-secret classified documents during his time as vice president has been delivered to Congress. The investigation began when sensitive papers were found in 2022 in the president's office at a think tank and at his Delaware home. They concerned the war in Afghanistan and other matters of national security. The report was harshly critical of Biden's handling of government materials, but determined and the evidence does not establish Mr. Biden's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. For more than 2 hours, the Supreme Court questioned lawyers about whether the state of Colorado can disqualify former President Donald Trump from appearing on that state's primary ballot. Nearly all of the justices questioned whether upholding Colorado's decision would unfairly impact voters in other states. Colorado relied on Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, implemented after the Civil War, which says no person shall hold any office who took an oath as an officer of the United States but then engaged in an insurrection. The justices largely avoided arguments about whether President Trump engaged in an insurrection on January 6th, focusing instead on the ballot access. Speaking outside of his Mar-a-Lago home, Trump called today's hearing another form of election interference. The court is expected to issue its ruling in the next couple of weeks. Well, during the pandemic, the city of La Crosse received $22 million in federal funding through the American Rescue Plan Act. Back in 2022, the city decided to use those funds to give a boost to child care providers. News 8 Now's Allison Fergott tells us why that funding is already impacting the community.
The City of La Crosse and the Parenting Place have partnered to create the Expansion and Back to Capacity grants, giving child care centers the opportunity to add additional spots. Child care. It's a necessity for many families, but meeting the demand is hard.
Our waiting list is extensive.
We know that the biggest challenge for child care programs right now is the workforce, and that comes down to low wages, no access to benefits, and honestly just lack of respect for the profession.
That's why the City of La Crosse partnered with the Parenting Place to create 2 ARPA-funded child care grants. The Expansion Grant,
Available to all regulated child care providers looking to expand their current licensed capacity.
and the Back to Capacity Grant.
That was specific to child care centers that have closed classrooms or classrooms operating at a reduced capacity because of staffing challenges. There were actually 200 empty child care slots within the city that were sitting empty because of staffing shortages. So that's what this grant program was built on.
Sprout Early Learning Center was a recipient of both grants. After receiving the expansion grant, Sprout owner Sherry Pica repurposed her center's space.
Allowed us to be able to open up an additional classroom for children under the age of 2.
And through the Back to Capacity grant, Pica is able to hire another staff member to meet the required child-to-staff ratio.
Helped us to be able to provide those spaces that are really needed in quality child care centers.
Bringing the total amount of kids that Sprout can care for from 100 to 112.
That all comes back and helps our community. Those are 12 more families, parents that are possibly able to enter the workforce and help our community.
Now child care providers can expect more grant opportunities to be coming their way soon. In La Crosse, Allison Fergott, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Allison. The search for Winona State University's new president is down to 3 people. Mary Bondaroff, Kareem Ismaili, and Kenneth Jans are the finalists for the role. The search advisory committee recommending these candidates for the job after Scott Olson left the position to become the chancellor of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities system. Each candidate will conduct campus visits between next Monday and Thursday. The Board of Trustees is expected to consider Olson's recommendation in March. We have information about each of the candidates on our website, news8000.com. Well, don't just sit there, do something. After the break, we'll show you a form of exercise that's rising in popularity in today's eyepiece.
When the insurance company sees Bygolf and Roadie on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. It's your life, but it's our fight. And they know that if they're not being fair with us, they will find themselves in court, and that's how Bygolf and Roadie gets results for its clients.
The feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that the right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment, so all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, we can reduce the risk of injury and chronic pain.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Looking for fun, family-friendly entertainment?
The Lacrosse Sports Show returns February 8th through 11th.
Experience a safari-like walkthrough exhibit of kangaroos, lemurs, wild birds, and more.
Meet Dexter the dog, who learned to walk like a human.
Get grilling tips from Mad Dog and Merrill, or learn from fishing and hunting experts.
You can also feed parakeets, fish the trout pond,
and get free scoring of your trophy racks.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
The show is open now through Sunday at the Lacrosse Center.
LacrosseSportsShow.com.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason-Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza. A lot more.
That's our extra large New York style take and bake pizza. And it's everything you'd expect from a classic New York style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. And only $9.99.
Do I have to share it?
It's recommended, but not required. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great.
Such a great deal.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
If you've been in a serious accident, you need a serious legal team. Bygoff and Rohde is the Western Wisconsin powerhouse. Attorneys who won't settle for less than you deserve. Call Bygoff and Rohde.
If you've been a couch potato this entire football season, today's eyepiece is for you. Chief photographer Chuck Odsma went to the La Crosse Public Library to find a group that's working out, but not quietly.
Yes, I'm a librarian. I'm a programming librarian. I have a passion for exercise. I enjoy exercise myself, and combining that with music, it just seemed a natural fit for me.
Track your shoulders a little bit.
Wide chairs.
Arms up.
You can work up a nice little sweat doing chairs, and it allows all abilities to be able to get some type of physical activity.
Dance it out.
Whether it's just, moving the arms, if that's all that they can do. They don't have to
Hands over head.
do an extreme workout.
It helped me a lot. Very good. It helped me a lot. And I love it.
Tap and kick.
For the enjoyment, and the programs are just really good, and I like the exercises. It gets my joints moving.
One, arms across.
And the camaraderie of just a group of people.
We're gonna tap out.
But they kind of enjoy having the person in front of them, having the music right there is where they kind of get more of the enjoyment. And it's the social aspect of it too. You're exercising in here. There's no requirement. I am not going to call you out if you're doing something wrong, or it's just to have fun is basically what it is to do.
Look at that, a little movement can go a long way. There are still spaces available on Mondays. If you want to join in, you can call the La Crosse Public Library to register or join them at the Community Connection Center on Tuesdays. After the break, we get a sneak peek at different activities to prepare you for the summer.
And we're still tracking those showers and thunderstorms through this evening, but then quiet weather looks to exist throughout the foreseeable future, including cooler temperatures, but still above average. I'll track all that out coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Where's the best place for local fresh quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.79 per pound or 85% lean for $4.49 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward. Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Nicolay Law, Russell Nicolay speaking. Yeah, I'm the guy on the billboards. You got me. Whoa, 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 man. If they want the real Nicolay, Wait, you are the real Nicolay. I'm the real Nicolay. You're the real Nicolay. I'm the real Nicolay. You're the real Nicolay. We're both the real Nicolay. Hey, man, you better get back to that phone call. Oh, thanks. Yeah, sorry about that. Just talking to myself. Yeah, you got the real Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help you. Yep, billboards, baby.
Where's the best place for local fresh quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.79 per pound or 85% lean for $4.49 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, today marked the start of the annual lacrosse sports show at the Lacrosse Center. The show features fun for all ages. For adults, there are a variety of boats, ATVs, and campers to check out, as well as vendors and hunting and fishing experts. And for the little ones, the event has multiple animal exhibits with parakeets, lemurs, and even fishing in a rainbow trout pond. One man said the event helps him look forward to the springtime.
It's kind of a kickoff to the year, something to do in the wintertime and that, and see the new exhibits and stuff, and kind of get in the feel of the spring coming, hopefully sooner than later.
The Lacrosse Sports Show will continue through Sunday, and tomorrow our own Greg Barnhart will be there live from the show, telling us all about the roller coaster of a weather system we've had lately. It was cloudy, then it was sunny today. Now we got some rain coming, right, Greg?
Yeah, pretty much. If you wanted spring, we had kind of a taste of it. Really today, it felt more like middle April with the temperatures this morning. We're in the mid 40s and we climbed all the way to 60 for some areas, but we do have the front coming through. Really only focus right now for the showers and thunderstorms is really this area highlighted yellow. This is for a special weather statement. Basically, these are storms that are not severe, but stronger. So gusts to 45, some small hail. It's beginning to push out the area. So Volksfield, eventually that once it'll pass through. Once we get rid of that line, this general line here is really just showers, mainly some light rain and maybe a rumble of thunder with it, but that shouldn't pose too much of an issue. But this is the area still of a concern. Once again, if you're in that Volksfield area too, gusty winds of 45. When we zoom in, you can kind of see where that area is. Pretty much Crawford County and Vernon County is out of it. There's another line towards Decorah. That'll be some showers and maybe a thunderstorm coming through later. La Crosse, we still have the line coming. Once again, hit and miss. Mainly showers, but could be a rumble of thunder, and generally more widespread rainfall as you go up towards Eau Claire and Ladysmith with some rumbles of thunder with that too. For about the next 2, maybe 3 hours up in this general area. There's the wind gusts too. We still got the advisory out for high wind advisory till about 6 p.m. Further to the west, that'll probably be droppable. Still have breezy conditions overnight. But tracking that showers and thunderstorms, you can see that line begins to push across the area. We'll start seeing it dry out by the time we get to about 7 for most of the area. Exception would be maybe Ladysmith and areas just in that area would probably extend it to about 8 p.m. Once we get past that, the rest of the time for this evening's generally going to be dry and maybe breezy with that west wind continues as temperatures cool back down to the 40s by 9 to 10 p.m. Now overnight there is a possibility we might see a little bit of precip rotating north of Eau Claire. This is very light. If it does occur, this would probably go through about 4 a.m. Otherwise, as you wake up tomorrow morning, generally just cloudy conditions, breezy out. Temperatures overall not too bad, just upper 30s around 40s. The thing you'll notice tomorrow is the temperatures won't not change much. We'll kind of climb up to maybe the low 40s. Areas up to the north of Eau Claire may struggle to get to 40 with that west wind continuing. Maybe a flurry or sprinkle overall, but it should be cloud cover. We might actually see some peaks of the sun towards southern areas of Wisconsin and southwestern areas. And then for Friday evening's activities, the northwest wind will continue, won't be as strong, but you see temperatures cooling back down to the low to mid 30s. So once again, not bad for the actual almost the middle of February now, but it will be as warm as we saw previously. The winds, as mentioned, they'll still be breezy overnight as we go throughout 10 to 15 and 20. And then tomorrow we should start seeing them decrease as we go towards the evening out of that northwest as we get the cooler air behind the system comes through. So if you're looking through the weekend, right now Saturday actually looks like clearing skies behind this, so we shouldn't see any problems. We'll have more cloud cover maybe coming into Sunday, but nothing to be expected for this weekend really. Just temperatures will be a little bit cooler than we're expected to. So for tonight, we'll have that showers and thunderstorms potentially through about 7 or 8 p.m. Otherwise, it should be dry the rest of the night. Breezy conditions out of the west. Temperatures a little bit cooler, but still mid to upper 30s. Tomorrow, not much change in the temperatures really, maybe a few degrees above 40 for most areas. Once again, the west wind will continue, cloudy conditions, maybe more sun as you go further south, but all in all, it's still above average as we go through. And that'll continue throughout next week with temperatures cooler than we've had recently, but still above average until maybe we get on the other side of Valentine's Day when we actually might see a little bit of snow going into Thursday. So. But for Valentine's activities and evening stuff you get for the 14th, there should be no issues going on for that. So that's good news.
Yeah, so after this rain, it looks like a nice, sunny, calm streak.
It should be nice and calm. It just won't be the 50s as we call this week.
Okay, a little drop. All right, thank you, Greg. When we come back, an NFL linebacker promotes healthy eating, how he and the Special Olympics work together to kick off a nutrition campaign.
Friday on News 8 Now this morning for our Foodie Friday segment, we talked to Lori Finn of Finati's Nut and Chocolate Shop about making this Valentine's Day extra sweet. Have a great Thursday night. More News 8 Now is after the break.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Ashley's 48-hour super sale is happening February 11th and 12th for 2 days only. Shop in store for exclusive deals on living room favorites delivered right on time for the big game. Plus, pay 0% interest through February 2029. Only at Ashley.
It just keeps getting worse.
Well, that was too close.
Really ruined everything.
This was it?
I understand. The effects of water can be surprising. Mold feeding on moisture in your crawl space, flooded basements, uneven concrete, and shifting foundations. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh.
At Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
What's this? Time. Time for what? Time for the Great Vanishing Act. All this must go. What about me? You're the first to go.
Hey, I like it here.
Really? Hurry in for the end of business sale at American Home Fireplace and Patio. Save hundreds, even thousands, over 100 fireplaces and stoves, all displays, in-stock grills, and patio furniture must go. American Home Fireplace and Patio, Highway 16, West Salem.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Ashley's 48-hour super sale is happening February 11th and 12th for 2 days only. Shop in store for exclusive deals on living room favorites delivered right on time for the big game. Plus, pay 0% interest through February 2029. Only at Ashley.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Super Bowl week is putting a spotlight on an NFL star off the field for a cause close to his heart. Alex Singleton is a linebacker with the Denver Broncos. He's also a longtime supporter of the Special Olympics, where his sister has been an athlete for years. This week at the Super Bowl's Media Row, the NFL star helped kick off a nutrition campaign for athletes with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's the first nutrition program created for Special Olympics athletes, teaching healthy snacking habits to help them stay strong on the playing field.
To, give these, learning points and, how to snack and how to snack properly, in your 20s and 30s, to be able to, be an athlete your entire life is, so important. So to be able to, have this and, give playbooks, I think is the biggest thing in the world.
The Special Olympics estimates 60% of its athletes in the U.S. are overweight or obese. The new Snack Zone website just launched on specialolympics.org. We'll have one more look at your forecast when we come back.
The model year-end clearance is going on now at Doll Auto. We have 80 2023s in stock, and it's time for them to go. You'll get exceptional savings, plus financing as low as 0.9%. Hurry to Doll Auto today.
Welcome to Esco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. We are celebrating President's Day all month long. Take up to 5 years to pay interest-free. Need new appliances? Take 2 years to pay. Countertops? Take 3 years to pay. An adjustable base bed? Take 5 years to pay. Wesco One Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Has your pet been diagnosed with a cruciate ligament injury or torn ACL? Forget the inconvenience of travel and expense to a university. Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics in Holmen specializes in knee reconstruction using the TPLO. This is a gold standard that's been used by veterinarians for over 40 years and provides the strongest fixation in ACL repair. Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics today.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
Calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 8th through 11th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
Save big with special show-only pricing. Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options and take home cash and carry items.
If there's too much to see, come back a second day for free.
The show is open now through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
LaCrosseSportsShow.com.
Your car is worth more, $500 more, when you sell it to Doll Auto. We'll give you an exceptional offer for your current vehicle, plus up to $500 over book value. Get more at Doll Auto.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, Michael Germain explains how an area business is preparing merchandise for the Super Bowl.
All right, most of the stronger storms have kind of pushed to the east of the area of Oaksfield and up to Wisconsin Rapids. Otherwise, the stuff to the west, generally just light rain showers with a few thunderstorms. Heavier concentration over coverage as you go further north, but everything should clear the area by about 7 to 8 p.m. and the rest of the night pretty much should be quiet with temperatures still in the upper 30s with that west wind that'll continue, and then the rest of the time frame we're going to be cooler but still above average all the way through next week.
That's the theme. All right, thank you for joining us. We will see you at 6.